Welcome back. Today, the 42-year-old man who is accused of attacking Paul Pelosi, the husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, is expected to be arraigned on state charges. David DePape allegedly broke into the Pelosi house early Friday and attacked Paul Pelosi, fracturing his skull and injuring his hands and arm. According to the federal criminal complaint, DePape said he was going to hold Nancy Pelosi hostage. If she told him the truth, he would let her go. But if she lied, he says he was going to break her kneecaps. DePape is facing both state and federal charges, including attempted murder.
Well, during the November midterm elections, they're just 1 week away from today. Democrats and Republicans, they're stepping up their last-minute campaign efforts, hoping to win over the hearts of voters. ABC's Justin Finch reports on new polling that shows voters are increasingly concerned about the economy and the record inflation.
Former presidents back on the campaign trail, stumping for their candidates in states that could decide control of the U.S. Senate.
He's called Social Security a Ponzi scheme.
They're destroying your jobs and destroying our country.
More than 23 million Americans have already cast ballots in states with early voting. That, as a new ABC News Ipsos poll finds half of all voters are focused on issues surrounding the economy and inflation, with abortion, gun violence, and climate change rounding out voters' top concerns. Days before the election, the FBI warning about heightened risk of political violence. The San Francisco DA says that political violence was on full display in the hammer attack on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul, in their home last week. According to a federal affidavit, suspect David DePape allegedly told San Francisco police he planned to hold Speaker Pelosi hostage and to break her kneecaps if she lied to him. Prosecutors say DePape appears to have been driven in part by conspiracy theories such as the false claim that the 2020 election was stolen from Donald Trump. Republican leaders have denounced the attack on Paul Pelosi, but not the underlying conspiracy theories officials say may have triggered the attack.
We wish Paul Pelosi a recovery. We don't like this at all across the board.
Data journalists from 538 find nearly 200 Republican candidates running for statewide and national office this year are 2020 election deniers, and many are likely to win their races. Later today, David DePape, the hammer attack suspect in the Paul Pelosi assault, is set for his first court appearance on state charges he is now facing, which include attempted murder, assault with a deadly weapon, and residential burglary. DePape is also facing separate federal charges. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
The cost to finance America's growing mountain of debt is rising rapidly as the Federal Reserve scrambles to put out the inflation fire by raising interest rates. This year alone, the federal government spent $475 billion in interest, more than $120 billion over last year. If things keep up this way, financial analysts worry by 2025 or 2026, the U.S. may end up paying more in federal interest payments than on the country's entire budget, which was $767 billion this year. That's for the defense budget. The feds have already raised interest rates by 3 percentage points so far this year, and another jumbo-sized interest rate hike is widely expected on Wednesday when the feds wrap up with its latest policy meeting.
All right, and speaking of the economy, the number of available jobs across the United States, it actually went up in September. Now, the news surprised a lot of economists. They expected that total to fall, all amid what Alicia was just talking about, the Federal Reserve's aggressive actions to try to stop or at least slow down inflation. Now, the government reports that job openings totaled 10.7 million job openings. That is up from what we saw in August, which was 10.3 million. Here's the thing, economists projected that it would actually go down. They thought it would go down to only 10 million.
And today, a U.S. Food and Drug Administration's medical devices panel will meet to review clinical data about the accuracy of pulse oximeter in patients with darker skin. They'll also discuss recommendations on using the devices on people with dark skin tones and whether they should have labels noting that inaccurate readings may be associated with skin color. The panel will hear from patients, regulators, researchers, and industry developers of medical devices. The meeting is intended to help inform the FDA's ongoing evaluation of pulse oximeters their accuracy and performance, and what can be done to fix racial biases. Pulse oximeters work by sending light through your finger, and if the device isn't calibrated for darker skin tones, well, the pigmentation of the skin could affect how the light is absorbed by the sensor, leading to flawed readings.
All right, a huge recall to tell you about. Hyundai recalling about 44,000 vehicles, all because of a fire risk. Now, the company says certain 2018 Santa Fe vehicles, they had an issue with an anti-lock brake system module. It could malfunction, it could cause an electrical short circuit, and that could cause the engine compartment to catch on fire. And that can happen while you're parked or while you're driving. Now, this new recall is the addition to the 2016 to 2018 Hyundai Santa Fe vehicles. Remember, they were recalled earlier this year for the same safety defect. So far, there have been 4 fires in the United States associated with this issue. Luckily, though, no injuries have been reported. If you own any of these vehicles, you are urged to park the vehicle outside, far away from your home. Now, Hyundai dealers will replace the anti-lock brake system, multi-fuse, and they'll do it for free.
Taking a live look with
we see some blue sky.
68 degrees. This morning felt really good. Last night as well. I'm just happy the kids got to have their Halloween.
Me too, Justin. And they're all thanking you today.
Yeah, it worked out well because the rain held off until after trick-or-treating was over. It was fine. It was really pretty beautiful last night if you were out and about. We've got some pictures to prove it. This is on our KSAT Connect out of San Antonio. This person says they had a great time with family and friends passing out treats to all the goblins. This is some pretty scary costumes going on there. We appreciate all the pictures coming into KSAT Connect. We got a ton more. You can go on to the KSAT weather app and check out some of the pictures on KSAT Connect and keep sending them in. We love to see them. Live radar shows we've got showers still holding on across our southeastern counties. These will continue to work north and east and pretty much away from San Antonio at this point. And we're expecting that we'll see just partly to mostly cloudy skies here in town. You can see the cloud cover. And really, it's right up along I-35. You go west of there, you got a lot more sun, and temperatures are warming up as a result. So 72 Hondo, 69 Kerrville, 67 San Antonio, 68 Pleasanton. A little cooler underneath the clouds. It's still cloudy in Gonzales, Kennedy, and Victoria. 64 and mostly sunny in Bernie Stage, but up to 70 in Comfort and Bandera at this hour. Rain chances. What do we have coming up? Some small chances Thursday, Friday, but really Friday night. That's the time frame we'll be watching for our next best chance of rain. This is when we could see some thunderstorms too, and that'll be going into the weekend. So we'll talk more about that forecast. We've also got some activity in the tropics. An update on Tropical Storm Lisa coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Justin. About 37 million Americans have diabetes. Now, the CDC says about 1 in 5 people, they don't even know that they have it. The disease can obviously lead to some serious health problems now and down the line. CNN's Mandy Gaither has more on why health experts say self-care is key for those with diabetes.
It's a disease that can strike at any age. Diabetes, which happens when a person's blood sugar is too high, is a serious health threat.
It can affect the eyes and the kidney and the heart and is actually linked to certain types of cancer.
Managing the disease and preventing further complications isn't easy. That's why the National Institute of Diabetes, Digestive, and Kidney Diseases says it takes teamwork between a patient and their doctors. Dr. Griffin Rogers says to remember the ABCs. A stands for A1C, a blood test that measures average blood sugar levels over the past 3 months.
And for most people with diabetes, we aim to keep that at about 7%.
B is for blood pressure. The CDC says most people with diabetes have high blood pressure. Rogers says managing it is critical.
So for most people with diabetes, keeping their blood pressure numbers less than 140/90 is a goal.
C is for cholesterol. Lifestyle changes like diet and exercise can help lower it. So can medicines like statins. Finally, S for not smoking.
Smoking and diabetes narrow the blood vessels and lead to the vascular damage that can cause problems in the kidneys and the eyes and the heart.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
If you haven't caught Powerball fever yet, well, this might do it. We have a look at how big the jackpot is now.
And a stunning image holding a sinister secret. What scientists spotted hiding in the sun's glare.
everyone. These are your top headlines from Cheddar News. Elon Musk wants to charge Twitter users to keep that coveted blue check showing verified status. The Verge reporting that Musk plans to charge $20 a month for Twitter Blue. That's a service that currently costs $5, and expand the features to include verifying users' identity. Meanwhile, this morning, SpaceX's Falcon Heavy is scheduled to launch into space for the very first time since 2019. The giant rocket is sending payloads into orbit on a national security launch for the U.S. Space Force. The Falcon Heavy is, quote, the most powerful operational rocket in the world, according to SpaceX. And if you weren't able to check your Instagram feed yesterday, well, you're not alone. That's because Instagram confirmed that some users were having issues accessing their accounts. The social network hasn't identified a cause, but some users received notices that their accounts were suspended, while others saw their follower accounts drop. Instagram says the issue, though, has been resolved. And that's your Cheddar News Update. I'm Baker Machado, coming to you from Cheddar Studios in Lower Manhattan.
Take a look at this. Astronomers say they spotted an asteroid that's more than a mile wide, and it had been lurking undetected within the glare of the sun. Why is that important? Well, as one scientist put it, if an asteroid that big hit Earth, quote, it would be a mass extinction event like it hasn't been seen on Earth in millions of years. But they say it wouldn't happen for centuries, and even then, scientists don't know the asteroid's orbit with enough precision to say how dangerous it could become in the future.
All right, well, if that didn't bring you down enough, don't worry. We have some optimistic news. You could win $1.2 billion. Yes, with a B. That is the jackpot for the Powerball, and it comes after no one matched the full winning numbers in last night's drawing. The next Powerball drawing tomorrow night, so if someone is lucky enough to get the winning numbers, all of them, it will be the second largest jackpot in Powerball history, the fourth biggest in U.S. lottery history. So throughout all of the jackpots, not just the Powerball. So, Alicia, have you bought your ticket?
No, I don't. No, I
not
don't.
even bought one ticket?
No, my mom always tries to convince me. Okay. She's like, you never know. And I'm like, no, I do know that I never win.
Justin Horn, have you contemplated? I know you're anti-lottery over there.
I haven't. I feel like I need to go vote first, and
there
then,
we go.
Okay.
Then probably. But
that's
yeah,
what's important.
Maybe I might actually.
I mean,
that number's huge.
I gotta say, it seems like we're hitting the lottery with this weather.
Oh, you're right about that.
Very nice.
This is what I like to call our sweet spot time of year, because we get these temperatures like this. I mean, 70 at lunchtime, few clouds out there. Can't ask for better weather. Got a little bit of rain overnight. 67 so far today, 63 the low this morning. Records are 88 and 31. So we can get below freezing this time of year. We have back in 1993, but not in the forecast right now. And in fact, we've got some more rain in the forecast as we head towards Friday. Plus the tropics starting to heat up a little bit more too. We'll look at that coming up.
KSAT12 presents another Day of the Dead story, Building the Ofrenda.
Ofrenda means offering, and on November 1st, these altars welcome back our loved ones to the world of the living. They're built with many pieces and parts, and each of them has a specific purpose. The sweet smell of incense is a great way to guide a soul back to the world of the living. It's also believed the smoke will elevate your prayers to God, purify your loved one's soul, and ward off evil spirits. An ideal location is on the bottom level beside other elements of purification. If you can find it, use copal incense. Made from a tree's sap, its sacred scent can be traced all the way back to the ceremonies of the Mayans. Tell your loved one how much you miss them by lighting some incense. And hopefully your abuelita won't judge you this time.
That was great.
Thanks, man.
That was really good.
And it's, today kicks off the 2-day celebration for Dia de Muertos. Today's All Souls Day, so it really focuses on the little ones, and then tomorrow is Dia de Muertos.
Of course, and for anyone who has any questions, and you can watch Muertos Fest.
Yeah, rewatch it. KSAT.com or KSAT Plus app.
Of course. All right. Justin Horn, we're at the perfect time of the year.
That's what I would say. This is we got to really relish it, because we know in South Texas these kind of days don't come all that often. It is beautiful out there right now. We're going to get to the forecast in just a second, but I want to let you know we do have a tropical storm down in the Caribbean. We talked a little bit about this yesterday. Lisa looks a little better organized now. You can kind of see we're starting to get some good deep thunderstorm activity near the center, and Lisa is forecast to become stronger. Now this time of year, we tend to see that these storms stay pretty far to the south because we've got fronts coming through and storm systems moving through the country, and it kind of deflects everything, at least in the Caribbean, usually almost due west, and that's what we're dealing with here. So this is going to become a Category 1 hurricane, winds at 80 miles per hour by Wednesday, and then this moves on shore somewhere around Belize into Guatemala and Mexico, and that's where we could get some pretty heavy rain with this system. And some of that moisture may try to get pulled up into Texas, but I don't think we see much of it. So speaking of our rainfall, not a lot last night. So we're at 2.03 since September 1st. That's nearly 6 inches below average for that time frame. And since January 1st, we're at 9.25. We are now nearly 20 inches below average for the year. This does include last night's rainfall, and it's really pretty incredible that we haven't even gotten to 10 inches yet. It has been just such a dry year. And you look at the comparisons now, year to date, we're at 9.25. That is the driest year to date we've seen. 1917 on this date, we had 9.36 inches by this point. 1954, we had 11.48, and so on and so on. Those were all very, very dry years, and there is no doubt now that we will finish this year well below average. There's the radar. We do still have some showers out there south and east of San Antonio. So Gonzales, Kennedy, over towards just east of Pleasanton, down to Beeville and Victoria. That's where the rain is now, but it's much lighter than it was earlier, and we'll see this rain continue to move off to the east and weaken some and probably be out of here by the afternoon, late afternoon hours. We've got partly to mostly cloudy skies right now and 67 degrees at the airport. Dew point is at 57, east-northeasterly winds at about 6. Some 70s out west, Uvalde, Rock Springs, Fredericksburg, Kerrville, all checking in at 70. 68 New Braunfels, 68 Pleasanton, and close to 70 here in town. So we're starting to see a little more sun. Temperatures should boost up a little bit more. I think that if we do see more sun by the afternoon, which is looking that way, we may go a little bit warmer than what we have forecast here. 72, maybe 73, 74. But regardless, it'll be a really, really nice day. 73 New Braunfels, 71 in Seguin. And then as we go into tonight, temperatures don't fall all that much into the upper 50s by tomorrow morning. That's where we bottom out. And looking at the futurecast here, just a few clouds this evening, and then tomorrow clouds build back in. It'll be fairly cloudy, I think, next couple days out ahead of our next storm system, which we may get a few showers on Thursday, and then by Friday, a few showers early, and then some thunderstorms late. This is around 10 o'clock with a frontal boundary. And this is that time frame that I mentioned last half hour where we could get some strong storms mixed in here. So it is something we'll need to watch. Windy behind the front, and there is that risk for severe weather. Storm Prediction Center has already flagged this time frame in this area for some severe storms, possibly again Friday night. 20% chance rain Thursday, 20% chance Friday. Will be in the 80s, but behind this storm system, 76 Saturday, 80 on Sunday. So the weekend still looks good. We'll be right back.
All right, well, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. It has been beautiful out there. We've been smiling all day. You know who's also smiling?
Always.
SA Live. Mike, yes. Fiona, what's going on over there?
Oh, well, of course, Dia de los Muertos is underway, and our Jen Tobias-Drusky is out at the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center.
Hey, Jen. But later on, speaking of the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center, they have a free event going on tomorrow evening. They were here earlier and put on a beautiful dance performance.
Beautiful dance.
Yes, gorgeous, gorgeous outfits as well. You're going to be seeing a little bit of that coming up as well.
And of course, if you are honoring a loved one for Dia de los Muertos, feel free to share some photos or images of an altar if you have one. Tag us at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter. We'd love to see those in the show.
All right, so now that Halloween is over, next big holiday coming up is Thanksgiving, and we are going to start decorating for Thanksgiving. And our dear friend Adina Anderson is here. So what do you have for us today?
I have some fun stuff, but look at this cute little placemat that you can keep the kids busy with. You just have some crayons, do some pumpkins on there. Here you go. Have fun, color. Yes.
Okay, and some other great things to decorate with, and some nice little tips on decorating. Also, Thanksgiving means being thankful, right?
Absolutely, and we are going to show you a great way to be thankful. In fact, one of those ideas involves a pumpkin. Maybe your entire family writing something on that pumpkin that they are grateful for, and then putting it on the table. More ideas coming up when SA Live continues.
Welcome back. We should be up around 72 this afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies. Some clearing, though, this afternoon and this evening. 77 tomorrow, 83 Thursday, 83 Friday. Friday night's the next time frame we'll be watching for storms and clearing out for the weekend. So if you have weekend plans, looks nice, just a little windy on Saturday.
Enjoy the outdoors. Go out to walk.
See, you find the silver lining in the weather. I just look at Sunday and was like, we get an extra hour of sleep.
Oh, that too, for sure. Absolutely.
All right, well, that is it for us here on the News at Noon.
SA Live starts right
now.
And today on SA Live, it's all about affordable Thanksgiving DIY decor. We get inexpensive tips from a local crafter on how to spice up your decorations.
Plus, Dia de los Muertos is underway, and we check out a dance performance from the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center that's honoring the day.
And how to be grateful this Thanksgiving season and every day and show it. We make a fun calendar to remember what we're thankful for.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Oh, hello and happy Tuesday.
Everybody has a big sugar hangover today, I think, or something like that.
So, right? And
pass
still,
out.
and you were hair of the dog here earlier.
You know,
You'll see what I mean in a second. Yes.
Find the Kit Kat in the bottom, eat another one. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Ostrich.
And I'm Fiona Coristiza.
Well, of course, in case you missed it, of course, this weekend was Dia de los Muertos Fest at Hemisphere. Took place over the weekend, and the festival brought together traditional art and culture with live music, entertainment to celebrate Day of the Dead. Festivities included, of course, live music, original artwork, dance, drum and puppet procession, live poetry, and the largest open-air altar exhibition in San Antonio.
Now, a few ways you can honor the Mexican holiday at home are by constructing an altar to commemorate the life of loved ones. Altars should include personalized elements like photos of your loved ones, maybe their favorite food, candy, knickknacks, some water, along with traditional offerings like flowers, candles, and incense.
And another way that you can celebrate Dia de los Muertos or Day of the Dead is at the Dia de los Muertos Museum.
Our Jen Tobias Stresky is out there now. Hey there, Jen.
That's right. You talk about all the different events that are happening with Dia de los Muertos, like Muertos Fest. Well, this is a place you can come all year long to learn about the history, the traditions, and today a very significant day, so we had to come back out here. We gave you a glimpse of this last week. I have Luis Pineda joining me now to tell me just how special this place is. 10 years in the making, right?
10 years in the making. So we've had 30 years worth of merchandise here, or merchandise art that we've gathered over the very famous artists in Mexico. But it's a very special day today because today's Dia de los Angelitos, which means Day of the Saints and the small children.
Yes.
So today we commemorate them.
Yes, remembering small children who have passed. Tomorrow is All Souls Day, we know that, so all tied together here. Now, when you come here, what can people experience?
So there's a lot of things that, the history for one, the art, the culture. Even though while making this museum, there's things I didn't even know about that we learned about our culture and Dia de los Muertos specifically.
You and I spoke about that earlier, that this is part of our culture, but some things we didn't even know. And there's videos here. It's very immersive. You have a special performer we're going to see.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
And this performance is La Llorona, which is portrays the sorrow of, in our interpretation, La Malinche, which was very integral part of the conquering of the Aztecs in Mexico.
Yes, and again, you guys did so much research to take all this in and put this together. So many people from all over come here to take it in.
International tourists and the local crowd as well. They get to learn a lot here.
Okay, now is it about to start?
It is.
Okay, we're getting ready, and here she comes.
Campo santo,
have chills. But this is part of the experience when you come out here. She does performances, again, all year long. And
it's only $5 a person.
There, thanks for including
and
that
it's all
part.
year long.
Yes, very educational, by the way. Just watching the video earlier,
yes.
We were taking it all in. So they're located inside the Fiesta at North Star store, so you can do some shopping too down there.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah, for Fiesta or for the Dia de los Muertos as well.
Beautiful. Thank you, Luis.
Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, I'll toss it back out to you, Fiona and Mike. Wasn't that beautiful?
So gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the background there.
Oh, I know.
So gorgeous as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I didn't know that was out there.
I think I'll be here for a while.
Wonderful. All right, well, of course, if you are honoring loved ones for Dia de los Muertos, feel free to send in some pictures, them or some of the altars that you put together.
Yes. Be sure to tag us at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter. You may see your answer a little later in the show.
All right, so now we've transitioned from the Halloween season. After Dia de los Muertos comes Thanksgiving, and joining us for affordable Thanksgiving decorating ideas on a budget is Adina Anderson with Creative Lifestyles by Adina.
Hello.
So good to see you.
Yes, we can't forget about Thanksgiving. Everybody goes, okay, it's the first day of Christmas. Right after Halloween.
Exactly. It's kind of that overlooked holiday sometimes.
Sometimes it is, but it also is something fun to bring our families together, and you don't want to like break the bank, right? Because everybody's wanting to save money right now.
Right.
And so the first thing I have is this cute little sign that you can make for under $5, and these are just those little wooden signs that I use all the time, and they come like this, and then you just paint them. I painted white and blue, and I'm going to tell you why I did white and blue this time for Thanksgiving in a little bit. But these I just printed up on the computer, and they're just little letters, and what I did is give thanks. And so just glue dot them. I know you love the glue dots.
I do love glue dots. They are my nemesis. They are my Everest. Okay, I glue everything except the craft with glue dots. So Adina kindly put the glue dots on for me this time.
Yes. And make it, it's fun and easy. And what's kind of neat is usually I will do just the stringer, right, with them.
Right.
But on these I just did individual, so you could place them on the table, or you could hang them throughout the house. Maybe it's a little game people could play. So it's just different things you could do with these.
Even part of maybe a centerpiece somehow.
Exactly.
Have it lined up around there.
Definitely. And for Thanksgiving, we got to have food, right?
Of course.
Yes. So my grandma always had a treat at the dinner table that you had to stare at until you got done with your dinner. It was always these cute little dinner mints. So I went all chocolate this time.
Okay.
And these are like little turkey legs, and these are just the honey wheat pretzels. I think they're the H-E-B brand. I've already put the caramel on it, and to melt the caramel, I just got the little caramel bits that Mike's been enjoying over there.
And these, unlike those little ones that you have to unwrap, the little squares, which you said you can't find anymore, don't get these confused with the chickpeas.
Yeah.
At first glance. At first glance, I thought they were chickpeas sitting over there.
It'll be really sweet hummus if
That's
you do.
right,
So.
it definitely would. So you melt those 30 seconds and then stir 30 seconds and stir in the microwave. And then you dip them in chocolate, put them on some parchment paper, stick them in the refrigerator. And I have little paper things here, little cupcake things. And you can just, place them on the table in front of everybody's little place setting, or it could be part of the dessert table if you want. These are scrumptious. I absolutely love these. And look how simple that was. They look like little turkey legs.
And the other one is taking the donut holes.
Yeah, so this is great if you want to do a little breakfast treat, or it's also just like a little cake treat that you can do. And look at the cute little sprinkles. They have fall sprinkles. They have just kind of roll it around, and it looks kind of like a little acorn. And I just used the regular pretzel sticks for that. It was simple.
Okay.
He's going to chow down. Good stuff, right?
Look at how cute that is.
Yay! It's simple too, right? The kids could even do this.
So
real fun and easy. Yes. So don't go all out with the desserts. Make them fun and easy.
I'm moving.
Okay. Yes. All right.
So,
I thought you were
table settings.
Table settings. Okay.
So I've had these dishes
That's
forever.
why we wait to eat.
I've had these dishes forever, but I saw at the dollar store the other day, they had the cutest Thanksgiving dishes, for, I guess it's $1.25 now.
Yeah,
but this was a set I already had. And what I did is I just kind of took some of the colors out of that to create my table setting. So I already had these candlesticks on my fireplace. I would add those. And then just some fall decor. You can get, everybody has this on sale. All the craft stores have this on sale.
And this is very expensive. And just use your imagination putting it together, right?
Exactly. So add some candles, kind of just place it in there. And it's just simple and easy, and put it in the center. You could use your give thanks in the center. It's just fun and easy. And for the pumpkins, I gave you guys some paint, and I took the base color of orange and blue, and then I added some white to give it kind of a marbly look to it, and then you can add glitter on the top afterwards. So you just jazz it up how you want, and these white pumpkins are really inexpensive. I think I got these on Amazon, but you can get them at all the craft stores as well.
And again, if you're thinking about easy decorating ideas on the table, this would be little place cards. If
Yes,
you wanted to. You can write have the kids write names on there of everybody.
Exactly, and this is something that would keep the kids busy while you're doing all the Thanksgiving cooking. And another thing to keep the kids busy is I made these little placemats, and all I did was go on the computer and Googled pumpkin image, and I found a whole bunch of different shapes of pumpkins and just placed them on a little sheet here and printed them up on the printer, so it really costs nothing. And then you just give them some crayons or markers or whatever you have at each setting, or you could even keep them busy and have them do everybody's little place setting.
No, but I love it because it's like at some of the restaurants that have the color in kind of placemats.
As they walk in the door, you hand them
you hand them this. Yes, would you like some crayons? And there's 3 of them. You give them 3 crayons.
Got
and if
3
you want
here.
to get some of that laminating stuff that you don't need the laminating heater for,
Yes,
you
the
could
contact
save this, 'cause
paper.
we've got some of those in our Thanksgiving box when the boys were little, and we put those placemats out all the time.
One tip though, make sure you write their name and the date.
Yes.
Because when you go to find it, you know when they did that.
All right.
Tip.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For more information on creative lifestyles with Adina, head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, where we provided a link, or just scan the QR code on your screen.
Twirl for a little while, then I can take you on home. Take you out of that nest.
When SA Live continues, another performance from Texas country singer Dustin De La Garza, who stopped by last week with his original music. It's wonderful.
Ay, qué bonito es volar, ay, mamá.
And the Guadalupe Cultural Arts Center joins us with a dance to honor the history and significance of Dia de los Muertos. That's next on SA Live.